Hello, it's a pleasure to be with you again. In this video we will talk about the following 3 factors to consider before having sex with your ex. Let's get started. Breakups are almost always painful and cause a lot of anxiety. 2 things that could cause a couple to have sex again to remind themselves of the old days and not miss so much. But is it a good idea to have sex with your ex? According to science, there are 3 factors that you should consider. Sleeping with your ex can cause a lot of controversy, as there are those who think that it is not the best of ideas, while others say that it can even help you overcome the breakup. Science tells you what happens when you decide to be intimate with your ex again. Sex with your ex. Although most think that having sex with your ex is a bad idea, studies have shown that in fact, it can have benefits, as a study indicates that relationships with an ex help to overcome the break, but not necessarily to get your ex back. Researchers followed volunteers who noted in a diary during the first month of breakup whether or not they wanted to have sex with an ex. 2 months later, they were asked for that information again. Contrary to what is believed, the participants who had sex with their ex did not have feelings of anguish and even positively valued the encounter, mainly because they did not want to close the relationship and, therefore, did not have conflict with that connection. But does having sex with an ex have this positive effect in all cases? Actually, there are 3 factors you should take into account before deciding to go back to your ex's bed. 1. How was the breakup? Not all breakups are the same, and that is something you should take into account before having sex with your ex. According to the sexologist Fernando Villadangos, it is not the same to end badly because there have been problems and at least one of the people feels betrayed, frustrated, with anger and hatred, a break that occurred because the relationship was abandoned, with routine, or because love is over. You should also consider how long ago they broke up, because it is not the same to have sex with your ex the following week after the breakup to 3 months later. If the 2 parts of the couple have the necessary maturity to accept that they cannot move forward and need to make the separation without haste, have sex, as well as continue doing other activities together, it can help to accept the separation and carry out the grief, says the sexologist. Be careful, having to have sex again is acceptable at the beginning of the duel, but if it lasts for a long time, it is better to cut the contact permanently. 2. Is there dependency? After a breakup, relationships with your ex can be a form of comfort so as not to miss so much and to ease anxiety. She maintains the bond with the couple and therefore, she is not missed so much, reducing the feeling of anxiety that a breakup generates, says Anna Lombardia, a sexologist. But not everything is honey on flakes, because the expert also indicates that intimacy with someone with whom we feel comfortable and attracts us can end up being something endless that causes us to become dependent. Sex with an ex is illusory, it only calms the discomfort of the breakup and the withdrawal syndrome, but it can hinder the process of closing and mourning, or recovering the relationship, preventing the 2 members from continuing with their lives, including having new partners, he warns. 3. How does the other live their grief? Another factor that you should take into account before having sex with your ex is that the 2 of you do not see the break in the same way, so sex can cause confusion if one of you is still in love. It is necessary to make it clear that this is not a reconciliation. The most important thing is sincerity and honesty, recognizing that a relationship cannot be when one party no longer feels the love necessary to move forward. Before launching yourself to have sex with your ex again, analyze the situation and above all, be honest about what you feel, especially if you no longer want there to be a second chance between you and if it is only about sex. Benefit from our experience and our proven strategy to recover your ex. You deserve the opportunity for a happy future with your ex. Click where it says click here in the description of this video, so we can help you immediately. Do not forget to share the video to help other people like you who are looking for help. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel and comment. A pleasure. Thanks.